Welcome to the Weekly Spanish Review. This is from Mr. Jones' Spanish 1 class from February 15th to February 19th. This week, we're going to go through some of the work that we've done in class and review some of the answers to help. But before I get started, I want to talk about the menu project that we did. Everyone did a really good job. Those menus look great. You're really learning the new words with food, with drinks, snacks. Excellent job on that menu project. So we focused on the right-hand side of our vocabulary list this week, and I'll just go down some different drinks that we've been looking at. We've got words like jugo de naranja, leche, gaseosa, el café, el batido, la cola. And some of the new words for food, we've got words like los tostones, which are fried plantains, los camarones, albóndigas, aceitunas. We also looked at a lot of new verbs this week. Now our new verbs end with IR and ER. In the previous unit, we learned about AR verbs and those endings. But take a look back in your notes if you don't remember some of these endings. But remember what we always do. We take off these last two. So in this case, IR to abrir, and we add something. So yo abro means I open. Tu, remember our conjugation is ES, so it's abres, you open. Él, ella, usted abre. Nosotros abrimos. Ellos, ustedes abren. Yo abro el menú. Now these are for IR verbs. Some more examples of IR verbs that we're seeing right now. Escribir, which means to write. Remember we talked about the sentence. The waiter writes the order. El mesero escribe la orden. We're also learning recibir, which means to receive. Yo recibo la cuenta. Some of our ER verbs that we're learning are ver, to see, leer, to read, comprender, to understand, aprender, to learn. We did some sentence translations and some other activities, but just some of those few sentences that we've seen to practice. So again, for escribir, to write. Yo escribo en mis clases. Tú escribes mucho en la clase de inglés. Yo leo mucho en la clase de inglés. Leer, to read. I read a lot in English class. Nosotros aprendemos español. We learn Spanish. Alright, finally we'll go over part 3 and part 4 together. Una taza de café, and then we got to choose between these two words. So if we're talking about café, coffee, and taza, cup, we're going to go with hot for that one, which is caliente. Frío is the opposite, which is cold. Ellos blank los camarones. We're learning the word camarones, which means shrimp, so we know it means to eat and not drink. So we got to fill in that one with comen. Ellos comen los camarones. El blank escribe la orden. So we got escribir, which means to write. La orden, the order. So who would be writing the order? The client or the waiter? So we got to put in waiter for that one. El mesero escribe la orden. And finally, el queso, cheese is what? Postre or merienda, we got to figure out what these mean. Postre is dessert, merienda is snack. So we got el queso es merienda. Alright, and finally part 4, which does not belong in each group. So we got batidos, refrescos, jugos, and empanadas. All of these first 3 words are talking about drinks. We've got batidos, which is a shake, refrescos, soft drink, and then juices. So we got to go with empanadas, which is a food. For number 2, 3 of these words are talking about snacks. One is just talking about a meal. So tapas, meriendas, and antojitos are all words for snacks. Desayuno is breakfast, so that's the one that doesn't belong. And then finally, huevos, mesero, menu, orden. Waiter, menu, order all goes together. We know eggs is separate from that one, so it'll be huevos.